Hey yo y'all, welcome to WatchaMania. It's your AEW Dynamite Independence, Missouri All Elite Wrewind Watchalong for February 26, 2020. I'm your host, Advid Devin, solo for the week, as your boy Wyatt is off on, well, anniversary vacation. Yeah, that's the way to put it. So yes, he is out there celebrating his marriage, and quite certainly that is more important than the crap, so we're not going to give him a hard time for that. But yeah, you stuck with just me for the week. Maybe he'll be back for Collision Saturday, but Dynamite tonight, Dynamite tomorrow is just your boy. No, because these new experience rewards thing is going to be the death of us here, because this ADHD folk at WatchaMania are not going to be able to cope. We are 100% going to be stuck, just like the heart thing. We were stuck up on the hearts for so long, and then it finally became a thing for everybody everywhere, and we shut our mouths, So, let's see how this little experimental, we're trying to be more like Twitch thing works. I mean, hey, if they let you guys start betting these experience points or something, like I got 75 up here, like, maybe make these be a thing that matter? Yeah. Apparently, chatting is how you get it. So just like chat more. Dope. Sweet, that helps give y'all incentive so I don't have to sit here and try and find organic ways to. But speaking of inorganic ways, thumbs up if you could be so kind. Those are our lifeline. Those help us out, especially as this is our first rewind in like a month. These are the least consistent thing on the shit. The most inconsistently consistent products for WatchaMania would probably be the rewinds. Because even though we moved them to Tuesday so they didn't clash with anything else, we still end up having to cancel it every other week. And that's on me. I don't regret it, but it is the way it is, and we're going to be getting back to it. I'm going to talk to Wyatt about it because he has not been spoken to about this yet, but we're going to see if we can make that Revolution watch-along, that Rewind watch-along, happen this Sunday instead of having to push it till next Tuesday. But it is not 8 o'clock yet, because we tried to emulate the start time of 8 p.m. Eastern, so we tried to wait till the top of the hour for me to start the show. I was sitting here thinking I rattled on too long. Glad that is not the case. The Astro's gonna come in and take it with a gift drop. Oh god, no. I fear for that. I fear that man and his love language of gift giving, because it is so aggressive. In the best way, but so aggressive. Yeah, that's not actually. Well, that actually, neither here nor there. It always kind of makes my heart drop when I see it. And he keeps upping it too. That's why I'm like, oh no, stop this. Because I don't know how long until it's going to get to a point where I'm just tearing my hair out my head. Wow. Okay, I just watched the turn to 7:59. I feel like so much more time has passed than it actually has. I'm sitting here being like, now am I late? Am I talking too much about it? From YouTube itself, join the fun. Way to see who the most engaged fans are. It's a new level of interaction that adds excitement and engagement to live streams. It's such bullshit, because you already know YouTube's just doing it for themselves. But they're disguising it as a thing that is beneficial to creators and disguising it as something that people would want to do. It's actually kind of brilliant. So brilliant, I think we should feed into it. What do y'all say? I am see-through. But yes, I'm going to pause this music because we're just on the verge of getting this episode underway. I have not talked about it at all today, but this is the Go Home Dynamite for the first ever Revolution. And it's led in by a fucking Ironman match. This is a threat. That's great. But yeah, y'all, as we're diving in, please do drop us the thumbs up. And if you got it pulled up on your own end, whatever platform, I'm going to start it off at 0. Until there's somebody in chat being like, hey, I'm watching along live with this, I'm going to assume that people watching along to this are on the VOD and thus can pause when we are trying to get synced up and stuff. So I'm not going to be too bothered by skipping through dead air in between commercials and stuff like that. And I'll just provide a timestamp and let you guys get to it. So yeah, without further ado, it's going to be 3, 2, 1.
We're on our last stop.
Speaking of, it's so funny. The song that was used as the theme for All In was playing at my job today.
We're going to bring you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Jim Ross alongside Tony Schiavone, Excalibur. Thank you very much for being with us. And gents, it's loaded tonight.
It is loaded tonight, and we have so many matches and so many things to talk about, including
Best friends versus Butcher and the Blade.
Team action against the Butcher and the Blade. Of course, Bunny will be at ringside, as well as Orange Cassidy.
And not only that, we have a match which will have big-time ramifications in the AEW Women's Division.
I dig it.
Four-way match between Yuka Sakazaki, Big Swole, Hikaru Shida.
You know, staple of the AEW Women's Division. 4-way matches.
Out of last week's Tag Team Battle Royal, this rivalry between the Inner Circle, Santana, Ortiz, and Sammy Guevara, and Jurassic Express.
Talking about bitter blood, and tonight, a mere 3 days before Revolution, we'll have the weigh-in for the world title match. Chris Jericho against Jon Moxley will be coming up on Saturday. They'll have their weigh-in here tonight in the ring.
And ladies and gentlemen, also tonight, we're going to kick it off with a main event, the 30-minute Ironman match.
Oh, they're doing the Titan chant, I think. Something like that.
The Dapper Yapper, Justin Roberts.
Ladies and gentlemen, our opening contest is
Yo, this crowd's all into it.
match.
Yo, they're opening with it.
Wrestler who earns the most decisions in 30 minutes via pinfall, submission, countout, or disqualification will be declared the winner. Introducing the participants first.
This is just, on paper, this is to be such a good match.
106 pounds.
Pac versus Kenny Omega. But I say the 2019 version, but I guess you could say the 2020 version. Although, yeah, there's two very different 2020s, you know. And this is the kind that people don't think about when they hear that year.
On the eve, as you said, JR, of Revolution, and what a way to start it.
Pac's promos are goat.
I know it's an old cliche, but one of the finest athletes that we have here at AEW.
Pac likes to call himself a honey badger, and much like a badger, he is relentless. He has chased Kenny Omega for months to get this rubber match, and finally, he has an opportunity here tonight. Question is Pac here to win, or is he here to hurt?
It's so funny, too, because both these lads got a different match.
And his opponent, from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, weighing 215 pounds, is one half of the AEW World Tag Team Champions.
Oh, yes, okay. That's right. This is also the rubber match. Because we had Pac win the first match back at All Out when Pac was the sub-in for Mox.
Young Bucks are coming their All Elite member, their friend, Kenny Omega down to the ring. There's no Hangman Page.
Nah, Streamlabs, what's this about?
Well, I just wonder if all of this is weighing heavy on the mind of Omega. He's got to focus on this match because Pac will twist you from...
How'd that change so fast?
World Tag Team Champion. He's got the match coming up at Revolution with Hangman and Page, and I agree. This has to be disconcerting.
Number one, huh?
Not only is Hangman Page there, but the men that Page and Omega will face in 3 days' time at Revolution are in his corner. Very peculiar situation. We want to remind everybody, stay tuned after the conclusion of the broadcast. We will have the countdown to Revolution.
Here we are.
Following Dynamite here tonight. An outstanding 1-hour television broadcast following our broadcast.
Wow, they got the timer right up there on the screen.
Here we go.
I dig this graphic.
AEW right here.
Very Combat Sports-esque.
Here tonight. And they are as anxious to see this as we are.
You obviously see the clock in the bottom left hand of your screen. 30-minute Ironman match. Pinfall, submission, count out, disqualification. All a part of this.
Scrambling in this lockup.
And Omega with the early advantage on the bastard Pac.
Jerry, you think it's a good idea in the 30 minutes? You know you're going to go 30 minutes. It's the idea to maybe start out deliberately to
Well, my
finish
inspiration has
yourself,
been
go right
Swift 2018.
And
How to go
both these guys, quite frankly, Pac is more deliberate as a rule than is.
Yeah,
Kenny
sure, blame it
Omega.
on YouTube.
Omega likes that fast break style, and that might. I don't know if you can go fast break for 30 minutes.
I don't think you can. Let's also remember, Excalibur, how much Pac has prepared for this match.
Immediately back into control with Omega.
For weeks, he focused on this match, preparing for Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega has primarily been competing in tag team matches, actually for almost 3 months. And so he's always had that extra man on the corner to tag out to bail him out when he gets in trouble. But right now, he's going to have to do...
Both men are great athletes.
Not the music video though. Yep, there you go. Now you got it sorted, Rhea.
Omega's got a very busy agenda. His match Saturday night. And by the way, folks, this morning I had a conversation. Look out here. With Omega, Hangman Page, and the Young Bucks. We're going to air that a little bit later tonight. You're going to be very surprised at what you hear and what you see.
Now we're getting to a booyah, literally 2 minutes into the match. All right. Okay, no. Let's do it.
Great advantage, but Omega fighting right back.
Pac swings for the lariat attempt. Oh, Omega with the basement drop.
Nice.
Right to the patella, the kneecap.
Ha ha ha, the extension. Yeah.
Dead in his tracks.
Shouts out to Mr. Marino. Shouts out to Ben over here. Been a member for 5 months.
Hard shot by Omega.
Omega looking for
Love to see it.
Wow, already.
But Pac
So it's because, look,
he's
you,
going into the brutalizer.
which means you should.
Going for the submission. That's how I beat Omega in their very first meeting. Again, Omega's friends, at least for now, is my
I don't even know if that's how that works. But it is funny that Streamlabs has Streamlabs really posted more messages in this chat before than either of us.
Happy hour. Who knows?
It could be happy hour. Oh! Kenny is just so quick out of that. I mean, they were almost face to face.
Hey Ben, you should chat a lot, trying to dethrone Streamlabs.
Well, the fans are with him here tonight too, aren't they?
Absolutely. And Omega
Let's go.
taking a big chance early on. No!
Love it. Oh my gosh, he's hitting like all of his. Well, I shouldn't say all of his, but he's starting up on this big stuff already. Not even 4 minutes into this match.
Again. You hit a great accuracy.
Who's
But
it
now what
on
do you
it?
do with You did the great move. You're on the outside. You got the advantage. You can't pin him out there.
But if you notice, when Omega came down, his tailbone was above Pac's shoulder. So when they landed
Yeah,
on
where you have to spend money.
on the ground,
Nice.
That was all impact on Omega's back.
High risk, they call it.
And now up in the
Let's go.
crusher. Omega covers. 1, 2.
He hooked the near leg. Does it matter? We don't know.
Less than 4 minutes into this match, and he's already landed on his tailbone like that twice.
I can't wait to see this weigh in. Jericho and Moxley. You think that's going to go? I don't have a easy feeling about that.
Well, I'm going to be in the ring, and I'm going to be
I'm
really
not-
up close and personal with that, and I feel the same way you do. After all that's gone down the last month, or two,
Drinks
these
but
days,
believe,
who knows
mug.
what's going to happen?
Yo.
Wrestling match. Somebody's going to wear it, not eat it.
That's right.
Omega with those repeated.
I didn't even realize that was readable at that distance.
Think of
That's
the
dope.
offense we've seen so far. We're not even 5 minutes into this Ironman competition.
Both men trying to find the weakness in the other, find that one big hit that they can gain a distinct advantage. That has not been the case thus far. But both men are working towards
It's been mostly Omega here in the opening bout.
Thrown to the ropes, reversed by Pac. Omega reverses Pac. Now up on the shoulders. Looking for that rolling fireman's carry into the corner.
There you go. Finish it off. Oh, boy.
Middle rope, nobody home.
Had it red.
Yeah, Pac is so
Pac knew it was coming. He's surprisingly not too hurt
on more than one
to be
occasion.
taking that.
And if he misses frequently, he's in big trouble. Oh, man.
Oh,
What impact.
let's go. 2 frame.
Nobody does it any better,
Facts.
at least in my opinion, than Kenny Omega.
No. That's the truth.
Sorry, Jim. It really is.
JR understands reality.
Great moves. We've seen so many great moves and so many great maneuvers. Kenny's got many of them, but that Snapdragon is spectacular. It really is.
A lot of guys known for their innovative.
About to go for it again, bro. Don't do this. Don't do this to yourself.
I applaud them for that.
Okay, never mind. Baseball slide.
And now, Pac had that one scouted, as we mentioned earlier. These guys know each other very well. This is the 3rd time they've wrestled, if I'm not mistaken, Excalibur.
It is, and Pac has done nothing but train and research and prepare. Omega's had World Tag Team Championship matches in this time period. Pac has had nothing but time.
I mean, that's a great point made by Excalibur. Pac has been fixated on getting this. Oh, what a great catch. Oh, no. Countered once again. The counter to the counter is great.
Who made a miraculous counter.
And I think that was off of those mats right onto the floor there. Let's check it again. It's
close.
I think that was on
The way his instinct, oh shit, you caught me? Fine, I'm just gonna rotate my body and DDT you instead. His chest is red.
The thing about it, both men are down. That gives them both a little bit of a break. But if Pac had got Omega back in the ring, we may have had our first pinfall.
Great job by Paul Turner going down out of the ring and checking both men because this is an Ironman match. A count out, you're going to lose a point here.
The athlete that earns
Yep, just move on from that one, because that's, yeah.
or disqualification will win this match after competing for
Not gonna lose a point.
minutes.
And the fact of the matter is, wait, how would that work? If they both get counted out, would they both get a point?
Pac face first into that top turnbuckle pad.
Or would they just both not get, would they both not get points?
Might want to change your mind.
Like, how does it work, you know?
He's proven to be one of the greatest tag team wrestlers in the world.
Same with a double
Tonight
DQ.
over a top talent like Pac would allow him to keep that claim as being one of the top singles competitors as well.
Omega's mind is far from downtown Chicago, far from pay-per-view on Saturday night. It's right here in Kansas City, a capacity crowd on hand. And hands are full from both men. Look at this.
Pac just climbing the ropes.
Superplex.
Yo, that's my top rope brainbuster right there. Turnbuckle brainbusters are neat and all, but yes, congratulations, you found a glitch in the Matrix.
Brainbuster dropped you right on the back of his head.
What's up, my man? Welcome in.
Was a master of the brainbuster,
Yes, he was.
but not like this.
So
Ain't no one
lightheaded.
does it like this.
Yeah, just look at how Pac's his body. He just, as soon as
But how goes Darth? You recovering nicely from All In?
ropes,
Pack a little spaghetti leg there getting up.
might have knocked himself a bit.
Man, that had to be an amazing show to experience live.
Absolutely. It took a little bit out of both guys, I think. More out of Omega, obviously.
Pac up to the top.
A missile drop kick.
Drop kick to the chest of Kenny Omega.
You could hear it too.
Two back-to-back bumps for Pac off the top rope. Has no problem with it.
Neutralize the lower torso. He knows better. He's probably thinking about
Why did there for a second he give off Matt Jackson vibes? Oh shit, Bulldog choke.
Maybe overconfident. I don't know if that move,
Not quite,
remember that
kind of.
move? Thinking that he had it, didn't have to hook a leg, but that was a critical mistake. I mean, it gets down to this. You could win this match 1-0. So you got to get any way you can get an advantage early. I think you would try to take it.
The unique rally.
Tony, as you said, didn't have to be a home run.
Yeah, the great event I've ever been to. Yo, that's so awesome.
And then play good defense.
I'm glad that you have like
Look at this exchange.
a collection of experiences to pull from in saying that, because that just puts that much more value to it.
What he went through this morning in that interview, I can
That's so
understand.
wonderful.
Pac escapes over the rope. Comes in with a cutter.
What a
I really do think it
Now hooks the far leg.
it's definitely up there for best AEW pay-per-view ever.
referee got a real good look, but Pat coming up a little short on that one.
Yeah, we got a real good look at Pac's reaction in his face. And it's almost as if he said, if that didn't keep him down, what will?
And you notice right there, Pac just looked up at the clock. He sees that just about 10 minutes have elapsed.
Oh, they still got 20 more minutes in this.
Right? They've done so much to each other in just these 10 minutes.
Hell of an athletic contest. It seemed like these two men just started, and they've gone past 10 minutes.
Oh.
A running boot to the back of the head. Nothing artful about that. Pac attempting to disorient
And
Omega.
remember the DDT on the outside, where Omega's head landed. And now another shot to the back of the head, a knee right to the face.
Just kind of pecking at his, just pecking at him now.
I'm going to beat this
He's definitely thinking brutalizer.
another submission. Just like I did the first time when Omega passed out.
And Omega passed out. And after a pinfall or submission here, under the AEW rules, both competitors do.
It really is, Darth. That's why I was like, wow. Like, even, we were just talking about how, like, 3-4 minutes in the match, they're hitting such big moves.
After being losing
So much stake, like, they're treating with so much stakes and so much weight.
These type matches. And the Young Bucks looking out for their friend Kenny Omega.
And it's holding up to, which is something that, like, I've noticed. When you go back to look at this era of AEW, you really do realize how much the in-ring quality has advanced over time.
The Elite, they've always been close. They have kind of revolutionized
wrestling online.
Hey there, Juggalo. What's up? Personally, I do not watch. So, I mean, I wouldn't, but I hope those who do indulge are, you know, are happy with it about or excited about it. Hey, Zoe, welcome in. How goes the GCW cross promotional pay-per-view? Nice. You see, I'm probably not going to be keeping up with GCW regularly going forward. Life has gotten really busy for me, so I've had to cut a lot of stuff down. That's why we didn't even we're not doing regular ROH anymore. And we ended up skipping MLP that one Saturday, partially because I wasn't going to actually be on the stream. It was Wyatt solo streaming, but also just because, you know, we can't really keep up with it. Same thing with New Japan. I kept talking all this mess about watching all of G1, but that's not going to be very possible for me. It's new jab and stuff. It'll be okay. I'm doing okay. I am very much trying to not be tired because I was honestly excited about this show. I've been looking forward to this one for weeks because it keeps getting delayed, but I'm glad that I'm finally indulging it. This match is mainly why. You know, speaking of best AEW pay-per-views, the one we're watching right after this episode, so like I said, probably Sunday if I can talk Wyatt into it. If not, then we're going to do it Tuesday. I don't know how, because that'll be a late one. Energy drinks are your best friend, truly. That being said, it's been in my best interest to cut back. Oh my god, that Tiger Driver was so nasty. Didn't get a fall off of it either. Breaking past 13th minute, hitting a Tiger Driver 98 and not getting the fall. That's fucking Pac right there. But yeah, Juggalo, for clarity's sake, pretty much we're only going to be covering AEW for the time being and like ROH special pay-per-views. Can't do the weekly show. I literally won't be able to get home by the time it starts. My god, that angle.
Referee Paul Turner right there, eye on the shoulder of Pac. And at the last possible moment, 2.99 Pac able to escape.
Talking about two guys
checking on them both.
You're watching it right here. It's amazing.
A lot of pressure on the official because he's still got to maintain the fact that he's got to protect these guys as best he can. Their safety is what's foremost here. You get a guy with dazed look in his eyes, you might want to think about slowing her down here, stopping it. I know it sounds bad, but
yeah, so what you do? What you up to? At 1:30 in the morning.
again, Omega.
Oh my God, he's gonna climb up top.
What in the
No.
hell?
He's not really trying to do this, right?
What in the hell, ladies and gentlemen, are we seeing?
Oh my gosh, the way his leg almost got caught up on the rope and he still delivered that powerbomb. Nah, sleep. That's a vibe. That feeling, making a gear move. Nice. Yeah, no, that's the way. You know, so busy you only have so much time to enjoy yourself doing something, so you sacrifice sleep to have more time to do that. Hawk sells like nothing else.
The hot water's running. Good Lord. What a match.
Many thought that was it. That was going to be the first point for Omega, but my God.
We thought we've had like 3 near falls chasing this first point.
Looking underneath the ring.
Yeah, we agree this is awesome.
Does he now realize he's being fought? He does. It's 7 hours the past 2 days. Girl, oh my God, you need to. What do you need to do? Oh, immediately threw out a. Yep. Omega got a point off that disqualification. I don't know if that's going to count as a second disqualification or not.
Well, the referee's really got his hands still down over the Bucks, but
Now you hear what the thing that is more perfect.
To the head of Kenny Omega.
And you notice there
Everything one of these
the clock
things.
pause. There will be a
I mean,
30-second
facts, though.
interval after every fall.
Only makes sense in the rest
British
of the
weather, it has been awful. Take it back.
to stop the game clock.
So Omega gets the first point thanks to the disqualification.
Shakes fist at air.
But now you see the 30 seconds is over. The interval has expired, and Omega in still no better shape.
Pac's not in great shape.
Oh, I see. That's how they're excusing it and not making it 2 falls.
As weird as
Don't want
this
the
may
hotness
sound,
anymore.
this is
Yeah, I hear that the he's been getting a lot of hand. And it's funny too because I remember it being talked about even months ago, and I'm like, yo, it's not even summer over here yet. And like, we have the same summer, so
Yeah, Pac is gonna
that's.
walk into the Wintrust
I know it was brutal last year, so I was like, if it was already that hot in like April and May, I was concerned for July and even August.
my God.
And there it is, got the fall back.
Shots from the steel chair.
Winner of the second
Evens it
point.
up at 1-1. It is 1-1 in the Ironman, and we're going to continue our call in picture in picture.
And you see the clock paused once again.
I'm telling you guys,
Show
that
some
Black
green
Arrow,
style.
is that not spectacular or what?
Hot mess, just a green style.
Clock resumes, and Pac could pick up a second fall right here.
Right here in picture.
Omega can't even stand.
Yeah, that's what I said. The referee's got to take a real good look at Omega's eyes. If he gets a chance, instead of that kick right to the back of the head. And now Pac going up top again.
Oh, I see. He's trying to replicate All Out.
The Bucks got Omega's
Omega
attention,
slip it
but
to the outside. Good.
slapping the mat. So he got outside, and he's not going to have no rest out there.
Omega doesn't even know where he is.
Yeah, I think Pac made a mistake here. And what I'm saying is, I think he should have grabbed him, tried to submit.
Only one thing going for me.
Climbed up top.
You can take my heat, but you can not my Britishness.
Good point.
Yeah, had he locked in that brutalizer, he could have put Omega to sleep.
Right. He couldn't even stand up.
Now Pac.
Pac having words to the young Bucks. They're only here to support their elite teammate.
But conspicuous in his absence, JR, as you mentioned, Hangman.
Oh,
Page
the hell! I missed the whole word.
Of course, we don't know the story behind that, JR. I know we got that interview coming up that you had with
Did
the
you?
Elite.
Did I miss one?
Maybe there's a story
Did
behind Hangman not coming.
I don't know, it read right to
He
me.
said, don't come out, or maybe, I don't know. Maybe the Bucks said, we'll take care of it. You never know what the story is.
Perhaps we should give Hangman Page the benefit of the
I
doubt.
would, yeah.
But nonetheless, it still looks strange. He's not here to support his tag team partner and champion.
I don't see what
Shut it, Streamlabs. We know what you're doing.
just kicking
No,
him.
wait, that made sense. Yes, you're all good. I've done that to myself too. Be like, help! I didn't make sense. Yeah, you did. Did I?
Rule the ring, can it?
I could.
Absolutely.
Are you sure?
Pac
Too
talking
gardened. I'm too gardened for this. Is a great way to put it. Wow.
Shot from Omega.
Look, Pac just giving
This is someone else. I'll be able to say all this.
in the face. He just stuck out his chin. See, look at this. Do it again. Hit me.
Take my heat, but not your Britishness.
That's got to be demoralizing.
Bling.
Omega. Oh, how rapid was that kick? That spin kick down low.
To the side of,
Damn.
Damn.
Boy, I tell you what, during this picture in picture,
I'm gonna hurl myself into this.
Pac has dominated.
I'm cracking up.
Continues here.
Do a flip.
The passive crowd here in Kansas City. Thank you for being with us. This is a 30-minute Ironman match.
Call it a sunsault.
Pinfall, submission, disqualifications, and count.
So rough day when I'm watching.
Point.
Oh, really?
Points at the end of 30 will win this contest.
Just when you
Let's
know
not
it,
forget,
the soul
coming up,
session.
Countdown to Revolution, a
Yep.
special 1 hour behind
That's
the
the
scenes
way.
look at Revolution.
Oh my god.
Immediately following
Oh my god. The avalanche falcon arrow off the apron to the outside. That fucking sucked.
that
By the
could be it.
grace of Rock.
Falcon arrow off the apron. No one has done the deal quite like that, but Pac.
Man, the Bucks are very concerned, as they should be, because of this.
Well, the viewer so like so. I'm joking at you. Okay.
As a human body being ravaged.
Very hard
inside
to,
the ring.
very hard to not like her. You know,
It didn't hurt Pac as much, but he did come out.
she seems like an infectiously positive person.
Took a blow that time. The amount of punishment that these two men have taken, and we still got almost 10 minutes to go here. Look at the bodies. Look at Pac. Look at his chest. The back of Kenny Omega. The chest of Omega. The punishment, you could just see it.
Well, as has been said, it ain't ballet.
I'm talking about Pac's chest over here. Oh my gosh. Ref bump.
The referee inadvertently.
Ref, I got it.
Little malfunction to Junction there. The doctor here, the referee out there, the Young Bucks. Good grief. Omega's down. Nobody count. There's no one to count, so that's a bad break for Pac.
It really is. Now, Pac's going to go to the floor here. What he has in mind,
What's the plan?
I don't know, but oh boy, he has some bad things in mind.
I mean, I don't know why he needed the ref to be down to do this table spot, unless it's going to whack him with it.
And that disqualification was strategic, I think, because he's been on offense ever since. And I have to point out, guys, that is the first disqualification we've ever had in All Elite Wrestling.
That is a great point. Something I didn't really even think.
Oh my God. That is.
Pac bringing out the hardware as time continues to tick away.
And
Wow. That's strength right there.
The Young Bucks checking out Paul Turner.
Especially for his height, to be able to do that with the table.
And the doctor could stop this thing.
Yeah, and I don't know.
Pick it up like this and then turn it over
He should, but he couldn't.
without it. Like that's really hard to do.
Omega can't defend himself, and now that their attention's on the referees who's fallen. We need another official, do we not?
Absolutely, we do.
Now Doc Sampson turning his attention to Paul Turner.
Oh,
Oh, right on the throat.
The point of the elbow across the jugular of Kenny Omega.
The neck again, the upper up, the head, shoulders, all the focus. It seems like.
Oh, bro's about to go for something big. He's getting all his shit straight.
Cannot even get off this table, and fans are
my
imploring him
God.
to move here.
Watch this missile.
Get out of the way.
Pac is an English rocket, about ready to launch.
You're really about to do what I think you're about to do.
Evil intentions.
Pac up to the top.
Bro, that footing.
Sides. Oh my God.
Okay, just a regular one. I thought he was about to go for the black arrow, and I'm like, with that footing, that distance to that drop,
Where else in AEW gonna see this?
you're just getting knocked out because someone fell into you.
What offense?
Should have had a fish and a rice cake.
And listen. Body going through table.
Go away, fly.
And if you notice, the right side of the table actually kicked up and caught Pac in the face.
It did. He just get whacked by the table.
He may have been knocked out by that.
So now we have no referee.
It really did.
Two wrestlers down.
Now, Paul Turner just made it back to the ring. JR, he just rolled in. There you see him standing up, but he's still hurting right now.
Well,
Both are out.
we haven't mentioned this.
Also, double check. Make sure
essentially
you're
this
live.
changed away from this thing being over, if you can believe it.
If either man can continue.
Got a 10 count here.
So do they both get a fall if this happens?
So close.
That's what you get for being a
I don't know what happens if you have a double count out. Does each man get a point? I don't know that. Well,
Thank you for asking that question.
I don't think. Oh, he made it in. Wait a minute. Did he make it in?
Wow, Matt.
Across the plane. Turner says he made it in.
boy, that was a judgment call because
It sure was.
Kenny made it in with a big assist from the Bucks.
It was borderline.
The Bucks have proven to be pivotal cornermen for Kenny Omega here tonight.
Hawk is incredulous that he didn't win that fall, that decision by countout. And man, he was as close as he could get to not do it.
Great job by Paul Turner. Really.
Wow, Paul Turner making a recovery.
You could see it, but he called it right, at least from this vantage point.
Pac headed up top.
Oh,
This is
boy.
how he scored his first point this match.
Big chance, big chance.
Oh! The way he did a move, I'm like, is he get hit with another one? No, those knees are just gross. Yeah, good job.
That's the big point there, JR. He was.
Sure,
Didn't
sure.
take too much time getting set.
No, I'm
And
kidding.
that just shows how much punishment these two men have put each other through. Pac usually so steady up on the top rope.
That had to drive all the air right out of Pac. And now Omega's got a reprieve. He's got a chance to go ahead.
He's trying for the V trigger here, I think, isn't he?
Sets him up. No. Bang! Across the jaw.
Nice.
Pac down to both knees in a bad way. Can Omega follow up now?
Yeah, Kenny is really spent here. Man, this is just adrenaline.
A clean shot.
Yeah, but Nick Jackson wearing a hat just reminds me of my brother.
Yeah, Pac folded up like an accordion. Look out. Man, how tough is this brick? How tough is this dude?
Kenny Omega taking
I really think he needs to make that one-wing angel happen.
Him over the top, planting Pac on the back of his neck.
Yeah, boy, Kenny just trying to block out the pain here. Get back to your feet. Adrenaline rush. Give it another push. Push yourself to the limit.
Nice.
Another
In this area,
unabated
looks
shot.
like.
Yeah, he's had a bunch of them, but Pac just... still... I thought maybe a Snapdragon was...
Oh, great counter to the one-wing angel and immediately into the poison rana. And the look on Kenny's face, like, oh my god, that hurts so
In his head.
much.
A poisonous reverse Hurricane Rana from Pac. And now goes
And then spikes him.
DDT.
Oh my gosh, into the crossface? No, he's going into the brutalizer.
Very nearly.
He does.
Yes.
Hands are locked.
Nowhere to go. Look where he is. Look at the ring positioning
Very
here.
fair.
A lot of time left.
Very fair.
Omega in the middle of the ring. Nowhere for him to go. He's got to figure out a counter as best that he can. Or submit.
Let's not do all that. Bro, it's so like... But I think that face perfectly conveyed. Oh shit, that really hurt.
Omega to sleep once with this brutalizer.
This is an amazing pro wrestling contest here on AEW.
And
And
Omega
Omega's trying to
He's
suffer through this thing.
inching his way to the bottom. Oh, just wildly kicking at that rope to force the break. Oh,
Rolled right through.
Yeah, Pat kept his hands locked.
Yes, he did. Used the Kenny's.
Oh, he's trying to get that foot to the rope. There, he got it.
Oh, there's the foot in the ropes.
Almost turned into a pin as well.
Referee's got to break it whether Pac likes it or not. And look at that clock running down. The clock has become an amazing factor here in the late going. with the
Get
time
it together.
going on.
and Pac holding on for all the diving in.
My gosh, Ray, I didn't even see it like that.
This is what you got to do.
But I hate the accuracy you hold.
You got about a minute to go.
Hey, Pac's one of the
Hey
great
there,
wrestlers
welcome into WWE. How it
in
goes?
the world. He has great respect.
Hope your week's been treating you well thus far. Hope your day has been kind to you.
Locking the fingers together, keeping as tight a grip as possible. And now the hand fighting.
Omega, the heightened sense of urgency. Because these guys can see that what the clock is on the big screen here. They have they can see that.
Oh, great counter there.
Inside a minute.
It's locked in, but Pac is on his back. He likes to be on his stomach with his opponent on his stomach with his body driving the oxygen out of the lungs.
Omega trying to get to that rope again. Shoulders are down. Man, that would have been a hell of a way to go ahead.
Look at how he's contorting Omega's neck and his head here.
That's why Pac was working on that neck the entire match,
Yes,
off and on.
Very good. Yes, it was.
That's exactly it.
Omega fighting
Those
for
knee
his life.
drops, elbow drop, well, elbow strikes, things like that.
His eyes trying anything to get
Seemed like nothing at the time, but it was just kind of conditioning this. Oh,
Like Omega's right back. Man, Pac is pugnacious. He's pit bull-like.
and he is wrenching on Omega.
Can Kenny hang on? Kenny, hang on.
tied at 1-1.
Pac
Pac and Omega
I can
Wow.
see. Pac can't believe it, but he didn't make Omega tap or say I quit. Omega's in a bad. Oh, what the hell? Come on!
crying out loud.
Are you psychotic?
It's not Turner's fault.
Wait, how did
Time's
Ben become number 1? How does this work?
Paul Turner already.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? I am being told this match will continue under sudden death rules. Ring the bell.
Well, here we go. I like that. The high knee. I don't know if Pac was ready for that or not. This match continues. No time limit.
It's funny too, because when this match was announced as a 30-minute, oh wow, we got a different referee in here.
Got a healthy ref.
Ripcord face trigger.
Nice.
Sudden death. You know what that means?
First one to score pin or submission. Disqualification or count out. Wins this damn thing.
Absolutely.
We're in OT.
Omega.
With the Kamigoye.
38. Oh, just
He's
flaps
down.
it. 1, 2. Oh.
Still in it.
That knee to the face.
Everything you gonna need to pull out the major, the big guns.
It was awfully stern, awfully stiff.
How much more do these guys have left? How much more?
Oh, Kenny, he's been here before, looking for it.
Yep, there it is.
One wing of the angel, the cover, the count.
And Dunzo.
Omega wins it. What a wrestling match. What a contest.
Here is your
2-1
winner,
in overtime.
Kenny.
He hit it with that Kamigoye and bro kicked out. Omega said, I have no choice.
Wow. So all I can say is wow. What a contest. What an athletic event.
All credit to Kenny Omega, but JR, how evenly matched are these two? This was the rubber match, and they still needed a sudden death overtime to decide a winner.
I think these guys could wrestle 10 times and both will win 5. That's how closely matched they are.
Which is really putting Pac up there.
Amazing.
Yo, his knees had to really hurt from that spot.
The price they're willing to pay.
Absolutely pushing each other to the limit.
I have no idea what kind of shape Omega's going to be in Saturday night, but tonight he's a winner. Omega wins it. And don't you go away. We're staying here in picture-in-picture.
Yo, Jesse, what's up? Why find out I got this? Our boots. Yo, appreciate you, Jesse, swinging by with the thumbs up, gang. Do drop the thumbs up, y'all. Well, it's on the topic, but I'm still glad you were able to swing by while you could, Jesse. Thank you so much. Hope whatever you're doing with your evening goes swell and you enjoy yourself.
Machine for a reason.
And you get some sleep. Starting to wonder when you do that. Thank you again, my man.
Joining us here on Fight TV. I'd like to remind everybody that AEW Revolution will be available this Saturday on Fight TV. Hope that you will join us there tonight. Will be or that night. An amazing, amazing night of action.
That event sold out in 30 minutes or all a few hours. And there's no tickets available in Chicago, so all my cousins could quit texting me. And but you can watch it on pay-per-view, folks. As Excalibur said, we're joined here by Taz. Taz, that's a hell of a match, wasn't it, my man?
Listen, JR, Excalibur, hello, by the way, and oh man, it was something epic, man. Amazing. Both athletes, amazing.
Oh,
Wow.
Shivani waiting for him.
Tony Schiavone's going to be talking to Pac here in a few minutes.
After that match, you want to talk to me?
Just let him talk.
Yeah, bro.
No sense debating at this point.
Rose. Can't believe I have to deal with this.
Capacity, loud, enthusiastic. We're so glad you're with us too, folks, wherever you are.
All right, so then we're going to try and skip through this little bit. Oh my god, no, we're not. All right, 40 minutes, 0 seconds. Sorry about that, y'all. If you're watching this on your own end. And I'm going to get back to it in 3, 2, 1, go. I thought it was gonna be more dead air than that. My bad.
But I do have to ask you, after everything that you did to Kenny Omega's friends, after all the talk, after everything you did to Kenny Omega, making this your biggest match, for you to come up, Pack, and lose this match to Kenny Omega.
Bro, you're about to get your ass whooped. What are you talking like that for?
Tony, what exactly are you trying to achieve right now, huh? Are you taking the piss, Tony? Is this a joke, huh?
No. I mean, I really...
Hey.
Squeezed. No pulpit.
You might be talking about taking the piss.
This must be a joke.
What the fuck are you doing, huh?
The shot. Man, that shot was heard all around Kansas.
Damn.
And now Pac beating the hell out of Orange Cassidy.
Not sure if now's the time to approach.
Being Jerry and
Tick
cutesy.
him off, but hey, Orange Cassidy, give him credit for guts.
Folks, it's Saturday night on pay-per-view
Damn.
exclusively.
He really did just get knocked the
All
hell
about
out.
Revolution.
Join us live for AEW's first pay-per-view event of the decade.
Moxley, Jericho, World Championship.
This is what the world has been waiting for.
You think you have what it takes to beat the champion?
Moxley and Jericho have got to fight for the AEW Championship.
All Elite Wrestling presents Revolution, live this Saturday
Kurt
at 8
Bet.
p.m. Eastern, only on pay-per-view.
That's right, Revolution coming up this Saturday night. But tonight, immediately following AEW Dynamite, will be Countdown to Revolution. A great look at our big pay-per-view event this Saturday. But right now, our colleague Lexi Nair standing by backstage.
I'm Lexi Nair, and I'm standing right outside of the Painmaker Posse's locker room, hoping to get a word in with world champion Chris Jericho before tonight's weigh-in. Would we be able to speak to Chris Jericho? Would we be able to get a word in with Chris Jericho? All right, back to you guys in the ring.
Lexi.
She tried, ain't for effort.
Yeah, Hager could be a bully.
Oh no, this theme. Does it not feel like the butt rock version of the Evolution theme?
At a total combined weight of 609 pounds, Santana, Ortiz, and Sammy Guevara.
Inner Circle represented well here. Going to show you some B-roll, folks, of the Tag Team Battle Royal that kind of Excalibur necessitated this event here tonight.
That's right, a lot of rivalries coming out of that Battle Royal. We saw Sammy Guevara holding the leg of Jungle Boy, allowing Santana and Ortiz to eliminate him. And then the Butcher, Blade, and Santana and Ortiz all teamed up to take out Luchasaurus. And you have to imagine the Jurassic Express will be coming into this big trios matchup with revenge on their minds.
You're looking at a lot of talent.
It also feels like a theme that none of these three men would come out to without Chris Jericho being present.
Speaking of talent,
And their opponents, at a total combined weight of 552 pounds, Marko Stunt, Jungle Boy, Luchasaurus, Jurassic.
They were not ready for all that pyro.
Certainly want to mention that Santana and Ortiz are the number 4 ranked tag team in all of AEW. But this is a very interesting rivalry here.
And Santana and Ortiz were 2 of the last 3 men in the ring at the end of that tag team battle royal. Of course, the other man that was in there was Matt Jackson, and he was somehow able to win it for his team to go into Revolution Saturday night.
How about that,
to
Jingle
challenge
Life?
Kenny Omega and Hangman Page for the AEW World Tag Team titles.
This is going to be interesting.
Not
for
just
Dan.
because.
yeah, absolutely. That tag team battle royal.
No, there's the way that people were begging for a Jungle Boy a change to Jungle Boy, and now people are begging for a change back to Jungle Boy.
These 3 men on each side. of the Inner Circle.
I want to thank all the fans that check out JRPreview.com. And look at this, Jungle Boy not wasting any time. I love this kid's spirit. And look at the athleticism of the big man.
Luchasaurus big tail whip, high right roundhouse.
He's got those long legs, and he brings the wood with him. And wow, look at Marko. Wow.
Nice.
Defying gravity. You don't judge that book by its cover.
Taking flight high.
Jungle Boy, Jungle Boy.
Tope suicida from Jungle Boy.
He's not done.
Oh,
A second one takes out Santana.
left him hanging twice.
Little Marko stunts up to something. He's sketchy. You got to watch him. Wait, look at Lucha. Chuck it up.
So then what about the outside of his gear? What about this era of Jack was great?
Do a good job of saving himself.
If not for the fact that he was Jungle Boy.
Now Luchasaurus building up steam. Charges in. Santana Ortiz duck. Oh! Double pancake there from Santana Ortiz.
Yeah, great job by Santana Ortiz right there. Marko Stunt better beware. Better beware here.
You know, Marko's not the kind of guy you want to have isolated if you're pulling for him.
Marko goes over the top. Oh! Takes down Santana.
Oh, Marko's quicker than a hiccup, ain't he?
He sure is, man.
Santana Ortiz puts on the brakes. Popped
Oh.
up. And now Sammy Guevara coming up.
Oh no.
Stomp. Oh, power slam.
For some reason I was thinking this was gonna be countered by Marko.
Santana
It was not.
But man, this Sammy Guevara, he is going to be something someday. Like today. Like when we come back.
Bunch of
Opinion love Jurassic Express as a whole, but I think they
Folks, we'll be back with more live action. Don't go anywhere.
to Jack Perry, you mean changing it back to Jungle Boy?
Chop across the chest from Santana. Just bullying Marko Stunt.
That's what you want to try and single out, right? The potentially the weakest link.
That's the
No
cap.
disrespect
Okay,
to
oh yeah.
Marko. He's the smaller competitor out of Lucha. I'm sorry, out of the Jurassic Express, I should say.
Santana looking perhaps for the three.
Santana's channeling Eddie Guerrero with those three amigos.
No doubt, respect towards the late great Eddie Guerrero there.
Instead of going for the trifecta, pulls up Marko in that vertical suplex.
Yeah.
Change hands right there. You can do that when a guy is not as heavy as some of the other competitors. So good stuff by Santana Ortiz. Now here comes Sammy G.
And remember that when you make a tag, the man leaving has 10 seconds to leave in AEW.
Right, he's got time. Good point, JR. And the blood rushing to the head to Marko Stunt throughout this whole exchange.
Yeah, it feels just with all that blood.
With this match or this specific spot?
Extremities feel like pins and needles. And then when you hit the canvas, all of a sudden it's in reverse. All the blood goes rushing back out to your extremities. It's extremely disorienting.
And the Inner Circle, they're not doing anything illegal. There's nothing illegal being done, so the referee can't do anything.
Now Santana, beautiful senton over the top.
Santana, Ortiz are both amazing. They're different styles. They mesh as one.
Oh, it's his eye patch. I was like, what is that thing on Santana's face? I was trying to figure out. I was like, is he wearing glasses in the ring? No, he's wearing an eye patch.
And they're going to just punk out Marko Stunt right
Because
here.
keys. Oh my gosh.
Suplex. Certainly the
Cover.
hook. Certainly the game plan for the Inner Circle would be to not allow Marko to make a tag. Just keep him isolated.
Absolutely.
And wear him down is going to happen.
Oh, you're correct, JR, and that's exactly what the Inner Circle's doing to the Jurassic Express. Named it to Marko Stunt, but Marko with a sunset flip.
Nope. Not making it happen. Way just
Marko
lifted him up with such ease.
Boot to the chest. Desperation enziguri.
Did he just like kip up into the enziguri? That was kind of sick.
Ortiz on the temple.
Yeah, got him a little off. Messed up his
Wow, that's excellent tag team wrestling.
Marko and drag him over the corner.
There's a method to the madness in these men of the Inner Circle. Chris Jericho, the champion, has taught them well.
Now, someone
No,
loaded
the
with
XP,
arrogance, no confidence problem here with Sammy Guevara for sure.
Sammy loves inconsistency.
I guess they have temporal caps on it for the sake of people not just spamming a chat for the sake of spamming it.
Very well.
And now Sammy,
Some squats.
some mid-match squats.
Good form on those squats. Rear end of the
I mean, they are.
for those gym rats, JR, you get it.
Oh, yeah, I've been there. Competitor, competition.
Oh, Marko reverses 1, 2. Nope. Sammy able to kick out and just using his power
Marko is getting bullied right now, y'all.
Marko's in the wrong side of town, and it's a credit to the little fellow that he's holding in and holding on.
Well, you know, we've been saying it the past couple weeks, Excalibur and I, JR, on AEW Doc, which you can't catch on YouTube, and the toughness of Marko's stunt. He shows a lot of toughness through and through.
The dance is ridiculous.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, live here in Kansas City, capacity crowd on hand.
Silverstein Eye Centers Arena.
Glad you're with us.
Why do you have center and arena in the name? Shouldn't it just be one or the other?
That's a marvelous offense.
Beautiful. Big man, too, is Santana. And, oh,
Right.
no. Jungle Boy with the save. Good job by Jungle Boy. He had to do that. Otherwise, the Jurassic Express would have basically lost this match.
Jungle Boy Jack Perry. Johnny on the spot.
To be fair, though, he might as well have been, comparatively speaking.
Geez, the inner circle has just been wearing out Marko's stunt completely. This kid
Imagine Marko in the industry even 15 years ago.
And fans out west, we want to remind you that AEW Dynamite will be heading to Colorado next week, Wednesday, March 4th. Join us in Broomfield at the First Bank Center. And then 1 week later, we'll be heading to Utah, making our Salt Lake City debut March 11th.
Silverstein Eye Centers is the name of the business.
Right now,
Oh, that tracks. Never mind, that makes 100% sense. I'll shut up. Yo, let's go. Hot tag to Luchasaurus. Luchasaurus was one of my favorite acts in AEW at the time. Him coming back from his ACL injury was easily like one of the top 2019 moments for me in AEW because it gradually surprised me more and more.
The size and power of Luchasaurus.
The fossilizer by Luchasaurus.
I love a good fossilizer, Taz.
Oh, I'm down with that. Ortiz in grave danger. Whoa. Goozle City chokeslam.
Oh, look at that.
Standing moonsault. Luchasaurus.
That's a very athletic big man, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, that was pretty stupid.
Don't turn your back on your opponents.
Especially
I don't know about this, Sammy. I don't know about this, bud.
Disrespectful right in the back of the head.
big boot. Trio boots from Jurassic Express.
Good German suplex release right there by Jungle Boy.
$1,000 for frames. Ooh.
Oh, now what?
Referee's having a hard time containing who's legal and who's not.
Look at this. Look at this.
Nice.
A trilogy of super kicks, finding its mark, or their mark.
Now Sammy Guevara in no man's.
Excellent.
I don't think Ortiz
Oh, I was not ready for the axe kick vertebreaker combo. That was so fucking cool.
Pulled the center one. To Santana there in the nick of time.
Santana with a thunderous kick, interrupting the count to continue this match and extend it for the inner circle.
Ducks the clothesline now. Jungle Boy having that right here with Santana and Ortiz.
Drop
A
that.
little bit of miscommunication there from Santana Ortiz. Thrust kick by Jungle Boy.
Jungle Boy Jack Perry.
There it is. Double kick of their own.
Numbers caught up to Jungle Boy.
Oh, wow. Santana Ortiz dismantling Jungle Boy. Sammy Guevara comes in, running shooting star press. 1, 2, Marko.
This time it's Marko's Stunt interrupting the pinfall.
Only a 2 count from referee Bryce Remsburg. And now Marko's Stunt low.
Nah.
Santana Ortiz.
Santana Ortiz a little overzealous.
They really both got baited there.
There goes Marko.
And now Luchasaurus.
Oh, no.
Off the apron.
He may have nailed Marko, I'm not sure.
I think he did. He nailed everybody. He's so big.
Now Jungle Boy floats over the top of Sammy Guevara. Guevara able to push Jungle Boy off, and now
Oh, wait a minute.
he's got the mad ball.
No way.
Yeah,
Hey, ref.
referee, unbeknownst to the referee here.
Nice.
It's Darby, right? Darby Allin.
Hope you guys are like, I'm back. Thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate that, Zoe. I could tell you had left because I made a fish and a rice cake joke and you didn't catch. Oh, nice. Got him off the Rana.
Perry does it for his team with a little help from Darby Allin.
No winners in this match. Jurassic
was like, oh, she must have had to slip away because I was specifically waiting to see the pop. Surprise kick, guys. Now, are you implying he wasn't then? I mean, I imagine so. Continuously eating fish and or rice cakes while clanging and banging is gonna get you a big. No, was he not? He looked. Never would I do that. Wait, what? Would I do that?
Chris Jericho going into that big AEW World Championship title match in 3 days' time at Revolution.
I don't understand.
I mean, things for the most part will go.
And no comprendo.
Of the inner circle until Dolph came out there.
The best, the best, the best. I love that shit.
In 3 days in Chicago. Get him, Darby.
That's kind of hilarious, right?
Sammy.
Think so. I don't think Darby needs those cue cards. The message has been sent to Sammy Guevara.
Well, he can't talk.
Coffin will drop.
Because of Sammy Guevara. The coffin will drop.
I'm sorry, he's calling a shot for sure, right there.
Yep, he sure is, Taz. A big score to settle for Darby Allin. He'll have that opportunity in the ring, one-on-one.
Oh my gosh, that's the same guy? That's kind of nuts. I'll definitely have to answer that other message a little bit later.
Pay-per-view, Fight TV, wherever you're joining us, you have to be there.
And he's tatted.
Saturday night,
He's a
February
TikTok now.
29th, Chicago,
Please tell me he still says the thing.
Man, Darby Allin got
Even
an
the
amazing ovation
rooster?
coming out here. There's I suggest
What?
Darby fan has.
Darby fans.
What are you talking about?
It's tough when you paint your face
Alrighty.
beer.
But yes, y'all, I think they're throwing. No, I think we're going right next to the next thing. Looks like they're doing a commercial break bit. I'm going to take this opportunity to do a break. And I'll be right back, y'all. I'm going to let it play, though, so for those of you who are synced, can stay synced. Be right back.
I mean, my relationship with Cody is so close just because he was the first person who really believed in me. I'm going to be right there ringside with him. I'm going to be cheering him on. I'm going to be there for him. And come November 9th, history will be made and a legend will be born.
He did what he thought was right. What are you going to say? Oh, no! What the hell? You little bastard! What'd you do that for?
Cody only wanted not to keep me under his wing, but to put me underneath his thumb. Your thumb ain't big enough to hold me down. All you need to do is name your price. Each and every one of us, we're waiting. I'm waiting. Let's do this. Stipulation number 1. I asked him to name his price. If you want a match with me, I cannot touch Max. Stipulation
to whip me. I accept.
All right. And returns I have. I'm glad that it went from a commercial straight into, you know, a promo vignette. Oh yeah, pre-pandemic Twitter was toxic in a very different way than it is now. You could argue Twitter, ever since it became a mainstream social media platform, has been a toxic environment. But it has varied over the years.
You hear the chants of Cody. He has this connection with the fans that is very rarely seen in pro wrestling.
He has resonated with this crowd. And not
Let's see how long that lasts. He has resonated with this crowd.
He's a jerk. He's so arrogant. He's so confident. Do you realize, MJF, what awaits you?
This is not your story. You're simply a chapter in mine. I am a chapter, and I'm the last one. And at Revolution, I am going to give you your own scar.
Remember those words, ladies and gentlemen? MJF gets his own scar. We'll see how he likes it. How much blood will MJF spill this Saturday night on pay-per-view?
Yes, yes. There is an MJF's ass profile. Absolutely.
This is a tag team bout set for one fall.
I forget who it was. Might have been Jungle Boy. There was definitely one themed around somebody's bulge.
At a combined weight,
For science reasons, of course. Yes, absolutely. No, it's science. Purely science. What do we do? Nothing derogatory about it. Are you kidding?
Well, in that battle royal, the tag team battle royal, there's more developments, Excalibur.
Yes, you're exactly right, JR. We noticed it last week that the intensity between the best friends, Butcher and Blade, kept ratcheting up, and especially after Orange Cassidy saved Trent from elimination, but then it was Allie just laying in a shot and Butcher eliminating Trent.
I'm going to see for science. I'll be back with the verdict.
Square off here.
Jungle Boy word for Rooster was the thing. Oh, it was. Okay, well, that's a thing.
and their opponents, being accompanied to the ring by the Bunny from Buffalo, New York. At a combined weight of 501 pounds, the Butcher and the Blade.
Last week in tag team, yes, that's right. This is born off of the Battle Royal last. Well, I want to say last week, but we didn't. It's been almost a month since we watched the rewinds.
I am a big fan of the Butcher, the Blade, and Bunny. I tell you, what these two men can get done in the ring, I think they're underrated. They're devastating. They're dangerous also.
And Taz, you have to remember,
I honestly do miss this Dynamite graphic with the Flosion just kind of like swirling in the back. Butcher stash is great. Update, you lied and got my hopes up. I did not lie. No way. No, there's definitely one. Got your hopes up. Saying a lot by saying a little there. I don't know. I don't follow them.
And yes, we do expect some fireworks. What a cheap shot.
It's effective, right? Get the man off the apron.
Immediately blindsided. I'll say it on me right now. Probably exists on Tumblr though. Not to threaten. Will you though? Will you make your Houston debut? Oh, that's so unfortunate. Oh, that hurt. Be right back. Oh my gosh. So they said I made a threat, and I'm backing myself up on it.
Yeah, for sure. Trent in danger right now, as you see here. Butcher, now Blade, and actually cornering, keeping Trent in that corner. So you got to try to do. I mean, because that Chucky.
Oh.
Yeah, Chucky, but he got knocked off the apron.
Okay.
Yeah, right. Orange Cassidy seemed to be.
Orange Cassidy, yeah, still smarting on that jaw.
Yeah, but
Blade, yeah, ran Chucky T over on the outside.
Chucky T is.
And now the side headlock. Applied by Butcher.
In the
Trent
ropes.
able to shove him off. Shoulder tackle. Takes Trent off his feet. Blade hits the ropes.
Bulky lad Blade is. Hope Blade's recovering well, by the way. It's been out for injury for well over a year now, in present time. Oh my god! Yo, Heath, yeah, not just slingshot, like, bounce back. Swore bro was playing tennis with the wall, and Trent was the tennis ball.
Very, very unforgiving, we might say.
They really are. You know, most people, they haven't, felt what a rope feels like in a professional wrestling ring. These ropes are extremely tight, unlike a boxing ring.
Yeah, they're called ropes, but that's a bit of a misnomer. It's actually steel cable.
Steel cable.
Braided steel cable.
Correct, with rubber over.
Move rubber over, yeah, which vile. Rubber, just rubber and metal, and that's what you have to rebound against.
Mount some sort of an offense here to get Chucky in. Now Chuck coming in now. Here we go.
That's not what Butcher and Blade needed was a tag.
That's right.
And now Chuck Taylor. Oh, wow. Chuck Taylor All-Stars.
Chuck with that rising knee strike. Trent comes in.
Slow food, half and half. Let's go. Good shit, good shit.
With that half Nelson and that half waist lock. I just pull out a cough.
Gonna cherish every best friends match we ever get to watch. Because hindsight's a bitch.
Who's going to come out on top? We're going to find out. But don't go away. We're going to picture in picture.
Restaurant quality?
Bunny attending to Blade on the outside.
See an experience I didn't get to have watching this the first time was watching picture in picture in full view. Two birds, one stone, methinks. Yo.
Big man. Big cleaver across
Bet.
the chest of Trent.
He could be the head honcho of his cell block.
Twisting Fisherman Buster there by the Blade. And now great tag team continuity, isolating Chuck Taylor.
They bring Chuck Taylor to the Butcher and Blade's corner, then they make their tag. It's very sound strategy.
Absolutely basic tag team fundamental, but extremely effective.
And Rick Knox being walked down by the Butcher.
Oh, this
A guy like Butcher walking
looked like it was strangely
with that look in his eyes. You see this guy backstage, you look at him, he's got this far away look
animated
in
in
his
a way,
eyes.
I don't know.
Avoid him.
Gosh.
Again, precision tag team work from Butcher and Blade.
Those stereo headbutts.
And Chuck very disoriented by that.
And again in AEW, the illegal man after the
Danny's
tag
Rice
has 10
Cakes is
seconds
the name of
to
it.
leave the
That's
ring.
great.
In a perfect world. We've seen some exceptions to that tonight because the action has just gone crazy.
It's been an awesome night thus far for sure. I feel like it's going to continue. And Blade in control right now of Chuck Taylor.
Gouging the eyes of Chuck Taylor, muscling him into the corner, and a quick tag out to the Butcher.
Still to come.
Looking forward to that four-way match. I think it's going to be fun.
On the screen, going to battle it out in a fatal four-way matchup.
It's not a fatal four-way. Nope.
In the ring coming up
Watch JR.
here tonight.
You can see the pain in Chuck's face.
Just radiating up from the base of the spine.
Big, powerful man right there in the Butcher. You know, when you have the name the Butcher, you better be badass. He is.
Might remind the fans that the cover there by the
Snap
Butcher,
suplex.
that the best friends of the number 5 ranked tag team in AEW right now. So they've been on a nice streak, putting together some nice work.
Oh shit, yeah.
Tonight ain't gonna be easy.
Yeah. No. Butcher and Blade with a victory here could supplant them as the number 5 tag team. And they're looking to climb the ladder, as we said.
Because
Revolution will be very interesting.
all of a sudden that puts stakes to this match that I didn't realize was there. Best friends winning is not only going to keep them ranked, might even bump them up to 4. Whereas they're going to get knocked out of those rankings for sure if they take a loss to Butcher and Blade. Unless Butcher and Blade just kind of take somebody else's place in the top 5. Which I'm not sure about at the time because I'm not watching through either Dark or the countdown. But Control Center episodes. Fully. I literally just go to the Control Center to get graphics for the thumbnails.
If you were watching
but I do tend to, and I didn't do it this time, but I do tend to drop those in viewing recommendations to kind of prep people for the rewinds.
To the outside.
Tag made.
Comes Trent. And now Trent vaulting. Swinging DDT.
Beautifully done. Great job, Trent. And there goes the Butcher. He got lit up.
Now Trent going over the top. Beautiful position.
What?
But Blade.
It wasn't that beautiful because he got blocked. And now he's at a disadvantage.
But Trent
Rebound off the barricade with the spear.
Right in the sternum.
Shoulder placed right in the gut of the Blade. And he went through his opponent with that spear.
Bunny's angry. This could be.
Oh, this could be catastrophic. He already pissed off Pac, but now Bunny. Yeah. What's up, A-Rod? Welcome in.
of Orange Cassidy.
Hope your night's going well. Hope D&D has been good to you.
Oh, look out.
No glasses.
Man, she's getting personal.
They never steal a man's shades.
No.
At least he has another pair on his shirt. Oh!
Uh-oh.
Not this time. No yam bag shots here.
Let's go. Let's go.
Orange Cassidy.
With the bunny ears.
Freshly squeezed bunny ears.
There you go.
This spot is so wonderfully indie.
No pulse.
Blade got it. Oh! Very nearly ran the bunny over.
Oh my God. Tope Buddy Cena.
The bunny ears.
Oh, Blade's got it. He's hooked up.
Oh, let's go.
Strong arrow. One.
Shoulders down.
Good shit.
Nice win. And Bunny
This has been fun. How's the show been? The show has been grand. Ironman match was everything and more.
best friends defending their
Had a fun trios match, and now we just watched Best Friends versus Butcher and Blade, which was more fun than it had any business being.
Definitely slick. But as you said, awesome win right there. You can see right here. Look at this Orange Cassidy. Tope Suicide did a great job in that. Boom!
Oh my gosh, rough.
Zero is all it took to put away.
Coming up on like 10 days sick. I mean, it's like the tail end of it, but it's still just like, ugh.
Opponent's boots wrapped up in an X.
All right, let's take it down to the great Tony Schiavone.
Thanks a lot, JR. We do have, at this time, a very big announcement concerning Revolution. We have just signed another match for Revolution Saturday night. It will be the Bastard Pack going one-on-one against Orange Cassidy.
First singles match.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I know you're still feeling the effects of that, but
Orange Cassidy's first singles match at that.
you guys are a red-hot tag team right now, moving up the ranks in AEW.
Oh, Tony, it feels good. You see, the best friends are back on our winning ways. And my buddy here, freshly squeezed orange.
You see, we're going to be watching it sometime in the next week, A-Rod. We're going to be, that's what the All Elite Wrewind. I'll explain after this promo.
This time, he's gonna try.
Good idea.
Oh shit. Good idea.
I don't think
He's gonna
Fred's
try.
Look, he didn't tell us that. We don't know what he's gonna do. He might try. He might not.
He's gonna try. He's gonna try.
Well,
Yeah.
Cassidy, what about it?
Oh man, y'all, the way we didn't realize at the time, but that was this is character moment right here.
Semi thumbs up.
Orange Cassidy, first match in AEW. Saturday night exclusively on pay-per-view, and it will be against the Bastard
Trent?
Pack.
Sir. So yes, the All Elite Rewinds. Started over at Double or Nothing 2019, watched through every single piece of AEW wrestling in chronological order, and we're currently on the verge of AEW Revolution.
Selling shirts.
And that's going to be
Sold shirts in all
a lot of fun. One of my favorite all-time pay-per-views. This is going to be my first time rewatching it in whole.
You and that orange, man.
I've only rewatched 2 matches once each. Oh, we got it.
Right? I mean, he's got a couple of shirts.
He does. You can get them all at shopaew.com.
Of course you can.
And now,
You got to give the people. The Shivani cameo got a pop out of me.
Tony Schiavone.
Look at him. What a picture. What a trading card. What a moment. Oh, my God.
Wow.
Shivani's being anointed.
Oh?
Look at him.
Honorary. He looks like a
Yeah. Excellent. Excellent. These moments,
imagine Tony Schiavone watching it back.
AEW really stood by these super indie moments for a good while. They still kind of do them here and there, but not as much as they used to. We've seen several just in these back-to-back segments.
The weigh-in between Le Champion Chris Jericho and the #1 contender Jon Moxley, who will meet in 3 days' time in the main event of AEW Revolution. Jon Moxley still feeling the effects of that attack by Chris Jericho. That spike to the eye, still has to have that eye patch on.
It was a very vicious attack that Jericho did with that spike. I mean, that was no joke. And to your point, Excalibur, for Mox to still be wearing that thing, who knows what his vision's like in that eye.
Kid's traumatized.
His traumatized. No.
Banner hanging high above
It's a beautiful banner.
Silverstein Eye Center Arena here in Kansas City.
With the eye patch, honestly, makes it look so badass.
That is going to be
That is kind of a great banner.
we will be talking about for years to come, I predict.
Physicality high and right or wrong, JR. Big time that's going to be.
Yeah.
Big physical.
Not just the world championship on the line, but almost something more, almost the future of AEW at stake in that match.
I mean, I guess technically, wouldn't any, but to the same extent that any world championship match would be.
Had so much fun tonight, as have we. But nothing's going to compare to Saturday night on pay-per-view.
Got an Aubrey chant going. Let's go. I was just going to say, I think the 4-way match is next, but I didn't want to jinx it. Thought they might squeeze in another segment or something.
From Southtown, Yuka Sakazaki.
Yuka! Gotta love Yuka!
She will bring the exuberance. She will bring the energy, this young lady.
First match since the...
Excalibur, why is she called the
Oh,
Magical
shit.
Girl? Do you know that?
I do know. You really want to hear it this time?
I actually know also, JR.
Can I hear the...
That's right. It was like 3 weeks prior. Had her tooth knocked out.
It's an anime thing. It's a Japanese cartoon, comic book thing about girls who inhabit a more powerful being than their normal selves. And that is exactly Yuka Sakazaki's personality.
Her music is just like, get you going.
Wow, I appreciate Excalibur trying to explain them, but you just... The way it can't be that concise.
From Clearwater, Florida, Big Swole.
She is strong and she is physical.
The hate this woman gets, it's ridiculous.
Former member of the United States
He tried, and I appreciate it. He made the effort, and not for nothing, he kind of got it, but also, if you don't know what he's talking about at all, that sounded really fucking weird.
Her AEW career and a victory here in this 4-way match.
I mean, it still kind of does, but at least context helps.
I can promise you.
Approaching the ring next, from Nîmes, France, Shanna.
Say it every single time. Miss her. Hope she comes back to wrestling.
That's a hell of a trip.
Yeah, it definitely is a hell of a trip, but she looks
Well,
great.
defeated Big Swole and Dark back in November.
Shanna coming over, grabbing the connection at Charles de Gaulle. I mean, you knew that, right, Taz?
Yeah, absolutely. I know all the airport codes. And
He takes the Uber over.
Portugal's perfect athlete.
Yes, definitely do.
Shanna
I knew, right, exactly.
looking
It's where it's like,
at AEW Dark.
Oh, wait, that's right. I can't let this team play. Sheeta's theme gets me got. Yeah, it's been a while since we've done a rewind, so I'm kind of numb to it. But yeah, there's a few songs that I'll play back on here. Like, of course, Judas is one. Even though I was doing live watch-alongs at the time that he had it as a theme, and it never got me flagged. But as soon as he changed his as soon as he changed his theme to the Learning Tree theme, then Judas was all of a sudden starting to get flagged, like on the rewinds and stuff. It's like if. I think because it's not used regularly in AEW now, it's being specifically sought after by Fozzy, rather than being covered underneath the fair use of AEW live watch-alongs and reactions kind of thing. It's weird because like live reactions is a very specific box to check when creating a stream. It's kind of, I didn't realize that was a thing, but yes. Like I think reactions specifically. Well, live reactions, I guess, but reactions in general do apply an extra layer of fair use exemption. Like in favor of the creator is what I'm trying to say. But I haven't played around with it enough to know for sure. Oh, just getting jumped. All right.
Y'all get right on that when the show's over. YouTube for, who was it?
Hakshin Daimo. Fans in Philadelphia, want to remind you that we are coming back to the...
You want me to get in this?
On the campus of Temple University on Wednesday, April 22nd. 7 p.m. start time that night. And not only that, the party continues in Las Vegas on Wednesday, May 27th at the MGM.
She swole. Yo.
Of AEW's Double or Nothing. Just 4 days.
And then the Lorana, love that. Nice escape with the quarter roll. Well, not escape, but rather dodge with the drop down.
Now Shanna and
there's some very strong, healthy women in this contest.
Yeah, you got to be careful here with this young lady here, and Sheeta. Again, I pointed out her striking ability. Also, look at this counter here.
Goes for the cover one. Oh, Yuka.
Nice.
Went for the drop kick.
Great evasion and roll up.
Goes for the pinfall now. Swole, 1, 2. And Yuka, 1. Oh, man.
Schoolgirls all over the place. Schoolboys, whatever you want to call them.
Oh. Step up and Zigiri. Rattles Yuka Sakazaki. The leaping elbow strike there from Shanna, though.
Yeah, not Sheeta out of the ring. Now we have Swole and Shanna.
This match is, no one's gaining a clear advantage. Maybe now.
Yeah, maybe. And now bypass. Swole goes to the out to the apron. Steps through. Oh, Shanna.
Nice.
Some shot there.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match will continue. We're going to picture in picture, so I suggest you stay exactly where you are, as will we. See there, I told you we're going to stay here.
And we did. Oh.
Nice cut off with the knee.
Hikaru Shida stayed right there and drove the knee into the jaw of Shanna.
What the hell is with under the ring tonight? Everybody's got something coming up.
That's where they keep the plunder, JR.
I guess so.
We've seen Sheeta in the past. She utilized the chair on the outside here, gets the people behind her. I don't want to lead the audience, but it didn't work.
Nice pump kick counter.
Saw that one coming, Tad.
Yeah, I think they did, especially Swole.
I want to see this. I know what else is coming. The weigh-in.
Yep.
Le Champion, the #1 contender. Very bad.
I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is technically the main event match.
Now Shanna building up momentum.
Was that a torpedo El Suicida?
It was, but now Yuka Sakazaki, magical girl splash to the outside.
I think Shanna was a little late there.
Bless her little heart.
And here's the thing.
Not in the catch, more so running the ropes with the tope.
She's proven to be a very capable competitor. She came away with a singles victory over Dr. Britt Baker just a few weeks ago.
Yeah, she's very talented in the ring, is Sakazaki, and I think to the point you're making, Excalibur, sometimes with all of her antics and her having a good time, you can kind of graze over the fact that she's actually pretty tough in that ring.
Very quick, very technically gifted is Yuka Sakazaki, as Shanna is finding out firsthand right now.
Taz, I'm surprised we didn't get a rise out of you in Philadelphia.
If I'm not mistaken, Yuka is actually having a match sooner than Britt since that last encounter between the two.
I do. I put it over all the time for you, JR. Remember that time I bought you that?
You had a coupon, folks.
Yuka with that.
I knew the guy, actually.
There's no way he's
Look
paying for it.
at this. That's some innovative offense right there.
It's dangerous. Wow.
Yeah, he could get disqualified, too. Aubrey Edwards is right there where she should be. Well, she's a great official.
The way he is like not like telegraphing the count,
Match on Saturday night. That'd be a great
even though there really shouldn't be one.
Argument for sure. I completely agree. And now Sakazaki throwing these forearms.
Oh, Shanna, though, returns with one of her own.
With Yuka's size, she's got to keep the face going.
Yes, got to keep it quick, keep hitting and moving. Ooh, she got caught though. Shanna caught her.
I think there was meant to be a backbreaker, but because the rotation was so low, she wasn't gonna get her under. She wasn't gonna get her knee under her, so just kind of had to slam her down, you know. Butterfly. Oh. Oh, okay, Sheeta. Oh, nice.
Shanna right in the head. And now placing Yuka Sakazaki over that middle rope.
Everybody's trying to isolate Yuka. Everybody's trying to isolate the smallest dog in the hunt.
Oh, God. That whiplash on that vertical, that
Nice.
snap suplex by Sheeta. Shanna's legs just right to the lower back and lower
I also love that
buttocks area of
JR is making it sound more like Yuka's getting bullied rather than making it sound like Yuka's just that much of a threat.
Shanna up for that vertical suplex. Shanna, you can see hooking that inside leg.
Wow.
Nice forearm shiver straight up right there. And look at Swole.
Swole basement drop. Oh!
Nice with the flatliner.
Low trajectory on that flatliner. Oh! Just starches Yuka Sakazaki.
And palm strike.
Yeah, those palm strikes are heavy. She missed with the kick, missed with the low one.
Beautiful.
But worked.
Boy, that's not used often, but when it does, it's very effective.
Swole catches the right shot.
Oh, okay.
The kick and then the cutter combination for Big Swole.
Over the cover, hooking the leg.
Shanna able to kick out.
Don't lose your cool there.
Yes, yeah, I was gonna say Swole's getting pissed here.
Yeah, stay focused. That's the key. Stay focused. But look at Sheeta. Sheeta's on the top here.
And the missile drop.
Nice with the missile drop kick.
Cover one.
Going for the cover. Sliding lariat, nice.
Shoot, no.
Ooh, that was rough.
Falls in this matchup. You can see how important it is for all four ladies to try and gain a victory. Oh.
There it is, that elevated butterfly DDT. More like a butterfly impaler.
And that toughness of the smaller competitor in this match, and Yuka, very, very high-end toughness right there by her to be able to kick out of all this stuff.
Win or lose, Yuka's making an amazing showing for herself.
Absolutely.
Great courage, great resilience.
A lot of heart. Toughness, athleticism. Oh, now,
teamwork.
Yeah, Sheeta and Yuka.
But Shanna.
Going for a double suplex here, I guess.
Their legs got tied together.
Nice with a double meteora. Okay.
Shanna with the diving
Out of the like double tree of woe situation. I don't think I've seen that before.
Dragon suplex Swole able to fight free.
A nice reversal.
Trying to go for her own.
Full Nelson locked in. Swole, that is.
So very strong.
Goes under.
Going for that dirty dancing. Got her.
And now ducks the leg.
Rolling forearm. Nope. Avoided. Oh, that was painful.
Good backbreaker there.
She does that a lot. That's one main move in her arsenal, Sheeta.
Oh, running knee strike.
Oh, the front.
Shoot, no.
Oh.
Sheeta pulls her up.
Falcon arrow. Oh my gosh. Going for a recover on both of them. The kick out.
Boy, this is how
To cover both of them, compromising the pin that much more on each. Got it. Yo. The way Sheeta just declared victory. She took her ponytail out and then just went to wrap this match up. Sheeta decided the match was over at that point.
Women's World Championship title match between the challenger Chris Statlander and the champion Nyla Rose.
Excellent job right there by Sheeta. A hell of a contest by all four ladies. The number 3 contender for the women's title. Sheeta right there, excellent.
And that pinpoint accuracy on that knee strike put the lights out of Big Swole.
I mentioned it.
That was a great cover as well. Swole wasn't getting out of that.
Great job.
Great victory. Very competitive, no doubt about it. Hey, you know what AEW's got a podcast?
And I'm Tony Schiavone. Each week we go in depth with
You know AEW's got a podcast? This is the kind of energy.
official podcast of All Elite Wrestling. ShopAEW.com is the exclusive home for all your favorite All Elite Wrestling official apparel and gear. Log on today and check out all these amazing new items. Through February 29th, AEW is donating 20% of proceeds from the I Love AEW t-shirt to the American Heart Association's Atlanta Go Red for Women campaign in honor of American Heart Month. Shop AEW.com, log on today, and wear what the stars of AEW wear.
The Exalted One is near, and he has given us
Okay.
assignments. At AEW Revolution, myself, Evil Uno, and my
I just thought it was in the promo for a second.
will show SCU the true might of Dark Order. Scorpio Sky and Frankie Kazarian, you're in for a rough night. When all is said and done, Christopher Daniels, you will truly find out that you are now obsolete.
The way the whole thing at the time right now is like, oh man, but what if the Exalted One is Christopher Daniels? I'm gonna fast forward this little bit here. I'm going to drop a timestamp as soon as I know what it is.
Championship title match.
All right, it's going to be 136.25 is where I'm going to. Hey, Rod, the thing, I mean, I'm sure most people know that, but we also want to be considered the people who are watching the rewinds as the first time they've indulged in AEW.
It's certainly an honor for me to be here with the Elite. And,
So we try not to talk about too many of the things that haven't happened up until this point we're in.
Bigger than that, the tag team titles will be decided. The champs, Hangman Page, Kenny Omega.
Oh, good.
Challengers, the Young Bucks. And guys, could
Yeah,
you
you know.
imagine a year ago when all you guys converged here to AEW?
Appreciate you.
This, a year later, would be the scene.
This is the last thing I thought I would have seen. I never would have imagined these two being the tag team champions.
Oh, God, no, you wouldn't.
I mean, hey, they're great singles wrestlers, but I would be lying if I didn't say, Jim, that when I thought about the greatest tag teams in the world, I thought about maybe it would be us at the top of the mountain. And but hey, I'm proud of these guys. Are my best friends, and I applaud them.
I still believe, no offense, fellas,
This,
you're the best tag team in the world.
this
Why haven't you been the tag
has
team
such
champions
tension.
now?
That's a hard question to answer.
Place and time. Like we stumbled upon something incredible, and we were just at the right place at the right time. These guys are the best. They always will be the best. They inspire me, and like every time I step through those ropes with Paige, I sort of, in a way, I picture myself as like, hey, this is our chance to kind of be like the Young Bucks, to show people that we can be a top class tag team. And you guys are doing it.
Right,
You are a top class.
Right,
tag team.
right.
Look at you
And
guys.
you're right, yeah, all this was just a big accident, really.
No, I mean, nothing.
I mean,
was,
that's what I'm hearing.
the way I'm. okay, it's not. It wasn't an accident. The way we came from the ground.
Set his drink on his title.
And we earned it. You got to admit, it was really situational.
Adam, why are you uncomfortable right now?
Why am I what?
Uncomfortable right now. You're fidgeting in your seat, and you're
Did you have to bring a drink to the interview? Like, by the way, I didn't want to bring it up.
I'm just sitting here. I'm not uncomfortable. I'm just sitting here doing my interview just like you guys. I don't see what the.
It just appeared that way. No problem.
At the end of the day, we just care about you.
No match on the card has competitors in it that know each other as well as you guys do. So my question to you is, how do you prepare for a team, and how do you prepare to win the titles against two men that know every move you're going to make, or at least they think they do?
Not only do they know every move, Jim, they know everything about me. They know my children. They know my wife. We've lived together. It's fair to say I see you guys more than my own family. Yeah. I love you guys. You guys are our best friends in the world, not just the business. In this business, it's in the world. You guys are my best friends. But Nick and I are two different people. Like, we're competitors and we're human beings. And when we get in that ring with you guys at Revolution on Saturday, you're going to see the competitive Young Bucks, the aggressive Young Bucks, the Young Bucks that want to win those because we're competitors. And for years, Jim has said it, we're the best tag team in the world. You guys aren't, we are. And I've lost enough sleep over it.
Yeah, I mean,
we're taking those.
Yeah. It's all part of it.
At the end of it, though, we're gonna shake hands because this is the Elite, baby. The Elite is bigger than whoever's carrying those, right? We're gonna be friends at the end of it, no matter what.
What's bigger than who's carrying these? What's bigger?
The Elite.
The Elite, Adam. The Elite.
Guys, did you not listen to me months and months ago? I tried to walk out of the door. I tried to leave the Elite, and you wouldn't even listen to me.
After everything we did for you?
Yes,
you're
after
just gonna
that,
walk
yes.
out
I
the
couldn't
door,
just be a
right?
part of it anymore,
After
Matt.
we brought you into Bullet
we're
Club,
family.
after we put you on being the Elite, made you a star, you're just gonna walk out? You can't walk out.
You were just a jobber in Ring of Honor. We brought you to the Bullet Club.
What's this
Look
chip
at you
on
now.
your
You're a
shoulder
star.
anyway?
Oh, the chip on the only thing that's been on my shoulder are these tag team championships. That's the only thing that's been on my shoulder. And it's been the biggest accomplishment of my career, and the first chance you get, you want to take it away from me.
It's all part of the business.
It's all part of it, but my glass is empty, so I'm out.
You're just gonna walk on the interview, Adam, like that? We got a match to promote.
Revolution, Saturday night in Chicago. It will be personal, and it will be for championship gold, and we hope to see you there.
Whew.
Fissures in the Elite seem to be widening day
You were a jobber in ROH. We brought you like what? What?
Who can trust who? I mean, JR did a great job on that thing. Asked all the right questions, but it kind of
What I loved is that like both teams are you can sympathize with in their perspective, but also be like, I don't know about that kind of, you know.
Loads of momentum after his victory over Wardlow in the cage. Nothing more personal at Revolution than this match.
And we just saw the animosity running deep between the challengers, the Young Bucks, and the champions, Hangman Adam Page.
Dang, that was brutal, right? I was like, yo, you're talking about you can't just walk out. Whoa, that sounds pretty pretty sketch there, bro. What do you mean you just can't walk out? That's not how that works.
Against the ultra-intense pack. And not only that, a very revenge-motivated Dustin Rhodes going in to Revolution against Jake Hager, making his in-ring AEW debut.
Well, Darby Allin, guys. Darby looks for redemption for the Inner Circle. Sammy Guevara for injuring Darby's throat. This match will be fire. It's going to be awesome.
And the biggest main event in AEW history for the championship. Jericho, Moxley.
We're just watching this episode of Dynamite, so it's probably the stream will be over by the top of the hour.
You're not going to want to miss it. It is fantastic. And now, folks, next week, first time ever in Denver, it's going to be a big night. All those fireworks from Revolution will be talked. And Lance Archer, one of the big stars, locally, is going to be joining AEW. We'll have more on that and his signing
Okay.
next week here on the broadcast.
The Murder Hawk himself.
Ladies and gentlemen, we come back. It's a contract signing for the AEW World Championship. Jericho, Moxley in the ring. We'll have that for you and more right here on TNT. Don't you go away. That was pretty fast.
That's pretty fast.
All right, kids.
All righty, then.
Why is this thing so soon?
Holy shit, what's that? Oh, we have Marks go to the ring.
JR. What the hell, JR? Holy shit, what's that? What do you mean, dude? I don't even think that's PG. It was so aggressive, just holy shit. Oh yes, y'all, please do leave a thumbs up. If you haven't done so, y'all double check, make sure you have, because those thumbs up are the quickest, easiest, most free way to support us, get us moosted and recommended to those who might just be happening to cross us looking for AEW watchalongs of any sort. I feel the need to skip this. We were just sitting here and they're all standing and posing. All right, 145.08 for the VOD watchers watching on their own feed.
Back live here on TNT
Okay.
in Kansas City, ladies and gentlemen, ready for the weigh-in for Saturday night's world title bout. We would like to introduce a very special master of ceremonies for tonight's weigh-in. Please welcome back with me the world's most dangerous announcer, Gary Michael Capetta.
Oh, well, not all the stops here from Revolution. It's awesome.
One of the all-time greats, Gary Michael Capetta.
Oh, I recognize this guy.
That's pretty
I feel like I said that when this happened. Happened the first time.
years of legitimate ring announcing experience, man.
Legitimate? What are you trying to say?
There's no doubt about it. Iconic voice.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Tony. Ladies and gentlemen, you can feel the excitement this weekend. AEW pay-per-view Revolution. Are you ready? Well, the pay-per-view, of course, is headlined by the AEW World Heavyweight Championship match. There's only one thing left to do, and that's the weigh-in.
Yeah, actually, for Swerve and Osprey last year, they did a weigh-in.
The participants to the ring.
No, they've done this a good few times.
Challenging this
Weirdo.
weekend from Cincinnati, Ohio, Jon Moxley.
He's full of attitude, and he's ready to raise some hell and win the championship. All that and more, Taz, on Saturday night.
No doubt, buddy. And he's red hot. He is red hot for sure in regards to victories. He's a whole lot of bad attitude right there in Moxley. Unpredictable man for sure.
Initially recruited by Chris Jericho in the inner circle. They thought Moxley
Oh, I didn't even catch that, Ben. It's not a heavyweight title. They need to stop.
Moxley had other intentions in
That was one of the things for me though. Is like, why are we doing weigh-ins when weight classes and stuff like this don't matter? It's really just a unique way of promoting a face-to-face, but yeah, I think they found their footing with just being like, hey, these two are just gonna have a face-to-face standoff kind of thing.
He's ready to fight, man. He don't trust anybody. He's got a rattlesnake kind of mentality, Taz.
Sure does, and I respect that.
Rattlesnake mentality.
He's tough as hell. He'll tell you to your face, too. He don't have a lot of friends. He don't need friends. Just wants to win. I respect the hell out of that.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, his opponent this weekend at the pay-per-view. He'll be accompanied by the Inner Circle. He is the AEW World Champion, Chris Jericho.
He really had to look at his card to know his name. My gosh. Oh wait, duh, this theme. Oh my goodness. Sure says unscripted, duh. They're not really doing this. They're really doing this. I can't. These early memes. We can make our own music. The way I could just pull up Enix's remix of Judas and play it.
All right. We have this newly calibrated scale. We're ready for the official weights for this weekend's heavyweight championship match. First, Mr. Jericho, would you mind stepping on the scale?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on, you weird little man.
What?
Listen, I know you're an announcing legend. By judging by your technique, it's no wonder that WCW went out of business.
Oh.
That was stiff.
Well, all right then.
In the hip. Shoot, period.
Because in Le Champion's world, the Painmaker always goes last, man.
Well, you are correct. My apologies. Let's start with the challenger. Stepping on the scale, Jon Moxley.
Wow, the eye patch just stayed perfectly in place.
Look at him. He's ready to fight right now.
Sure is. Step right up there.
Drew's last man.
And the official weight for Jon Moxley is 234 pounds.
234.
By Jon Moxley.
Been training hard.
He's got a big frame, you know, guys. He can
And
carry.
now, Le Champion.
He could carry even more weight than that, but it's smart to be at that weight.
AEW World Champion, Chris Jericho.
I'm still waiting for them to clarify what will be gained by one being heavier than the other or something like that.
You think he cares, Taz?
No, he doesn't care. It's Saturday night, February 29th, Chicago, Illinois. Pay-per-view, BR Live, Fight TV, wherever you get it, you have to see it. Yeah, I can't wait to see Jericho and Mox just collide. It's going to be awesome at Revolution. Yeah, that bandana has got to add 3 ounces.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, I know Chris a long time. I've wrestled.
Why did taking that off make his neck look so skinny?
Kansas City.
Top of his game, as I was going to say it ever.
Shut your ass.
Mm-mm. And they're back to it.
Jericho.
Hey, you know what else? You know what else? Aaron Mahone is a piece of shit.
My God. The audacity.
Oh my gosh. That sneer. I can't. His face.
Of course you are.
Of course you are.
Man is what you are.
Moxie's getting a little restless. And why not?
But Jericho's stalling. It's almost like once he steps on the scale, he knows his fate is sealed, that it'll be official.
It's tough. I mean, you never know what Mox. I said he's unpredictable.
Even though it's been promoted for weeks now.
The Painmaker posse, they're watching Jericho's back right now. Including Big Jake Hager.
In fact, I'm pretty sure the match has already been set for like 4 or 5 weeks at this point.
Remember, after we go off the air, the countdown show, it is a classic.
It's awesome, for sure.
You're going to really love it, folks. If we ever get this done. No,
Don't fucking test him, bro. Like, what do you think was gonna happen? What did it get all face to face to him? Punked noggin. Immediately. That was excellent.
Jericho is busted open bad, and wow, look at that.
But right on the bridge of the nose.
right between the eyes with that headbutt, it busted Jericho wide open.
There was no nonsense. It was unceremonious. They didn't even let the crowd build him up for it. He was like, "You're pushing against my head? That must mean you want to be a headbutt."
Yeah, Jericho may be going into Saturday night with a broken nose.
Split open bad, man. That was nasty.
Here comes Dustin. There he is, yeah. That's right, we're going to have Dustin versus Jake Hager at this event. Oh, that'll be a match.
His opponent Saturday night, Jake Hager over the top.
He went right for Hager and took Hager out.
They're over to concrete in the front row.
Bodies are flying everywhere. This is friggin' mayhem.
Jericho now.
And Moxley.
Moxley may not make it out of here with his career intact if these guys have anything to say about it. Dustin won a piece of Hager. There they go. But back in the ring, we've got a champion and a #1 contender.
Watch Bro still step on the scale and have himself weighed out.
And now
these guys are the concourse.
Hager and Dustin.
Yeah, for the love of God, stay away from the Dippin' Dots.
JR got so intense. For the love of God, stay away from the Dippin' Dots.
MMA fighter Jake Hager in his first match Saturday night against Dustin. Oh no!
Oh, not the Dippin' Dots.
The damn Dippin' Dots didn't do anything to anybody.
That's heat.
Oh my gosh, Excalibur got in on this bit immediately. Bro said, JR's goofing, I'm a goof. Yo. Wow, the way he leapt up onto the apron like that.
Guevara saw an opening and he got him some. He got him a lot, as a matter of fact.
He's got Darby's skateboard in hand, too. This looks like it's going to be bad.
Oh my God.
Skateboard over his head. The skateboard shattered over the skull of Darby.
The damn Dippin' Dots.
Moxley is fighting for his life here.
He's hitting anybody that was near him. I mean, he was getting his rear end.
I tell you what.
Good God Almighty, there's a fight in every corner.
And now In the ring, Jericho and Moxley on their feet.
Here they are, staring each other down. Will they wait till Saturday night? I don't think so.
No way. They're going again.
Here they go.
Here we are.
Champion and number one contender beating the hell out of each other in advance of Saturday night. Boom.
He's going for it. Oh, the low blow.
And down goes Moxley.
Damn.
The Judas effect from a bloody champion takes down the number one contender.
And Moxley has got to be out. No one has been able to. Wait here.
Oh, nah. Damn. That was more so like the double arm DDT Mick Foley used, but all the same.
My God, it's chaos. It's unpredictable chaos here.
There is going to be blood in the streets of Chicago come Saturday night.
Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned for the amazing broadcast of our pregame show, or the review show. It's amazing, I promise you.
Great promotion there.
The world champ stands tall. Jericho will be champion the next time we see him on Wednesday night in Denver.
And there you have it, y'all. That was the February 26th, 2020 edition of Dynamite. And in a way, a historical one. But I am looking forward to Revolution. I'm going to be giving Wyatt homework to watch this episode sooner rather than later. And then see if I can talk him into doing this on Sunday. It'll probably have to be a little bit earlier in the afternoon just because it's looking like with the 0 hour and everything, it's going to be at least 4.5 hours, I think. And especially after our most recent experience with All In, I'd rather not push it. With the long shows going late, I think we could stand to have it start around like a 4 p.m. Eastern kind of thing, so that way people can still get out and have a Sunday evening. But yes, y'all, do please drop a thumbs up on this stream if you enjoyed yourself. Double check, make sure you have if you've been chilling here for a while already. Yeah, it was all in 6 hours. All in was 6 hours. That was just the main card. That's the wild part, is that some of their pay-per-views are like 5 hours with the pre-show, but just the main card was 6 for All In. It was definitely WrestleMania 35 levels of length, but it was also WrestleMania 35 and beyond levels of fan service. So, I'm so here for it. But yeah, we got ourselves Dynamite regular coming up tomorrow and Collision on Saturday. And then we're going to be diving into, hopefully, Revolution on Sunday. Don't hold me to it because, again, I have not discussed this with Wyatt, and I'm not trying to back him in by scheduling it without. If it doesn't work for him, then chances are we're just going to have to try and push it Tuesday and make it a late evening, or we'll just have to find a different time altogether to make it happen. Well, regardless. Hopefully you'll catch the next stream. Yes, no worries, bro. You can head over to the live tab section of the channel. We already got those streams scheduled. You can hit notify me, so that way you'll get that extra layer of notification. Really goes a long way as well to do that for us, and shows YouTube that these streams are more interested in than they're giving us credit for. I'm trying to drop that quick link here now, but yeah. That's enough of the plug stuff. Y'all do just join the Discord if you're looking to vibe more often with this community outside of stream hours. But until next time, take care and happy wrestling.